Hey guys, so today I have my contour routine for you guys, contour slash foundation routine. So yeah, we're gonna get into it right now. Hope you like it. Subscribe if you aren't already. Make sure to like, comment, all that jazz because we love hearing from you. It makes our day. Seriously, you have no idea. So yeah, we'll get into that right now. Alright, so I'm starting off with the Bare Minerals Prime Time in brightening slash illuminating, and this is just a really awesome base. Love it. It's my absolute favorite. It's the only one I found that doesn't dry me out or break me out and actually does a job. I actually tried this out because my roommate in college got all of these free samples from a relative of hers who got them for some reason and didn't want to use them, and she didn't like it, so I tried it out, wore it out a couple times, loved it, and yeah, so then I got it in the big size. Alright, and then I'm going in with my foundation, which is L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm just kind of going to put this everywhere, but a light coat because we're going to go in with more products. This is really just to like even out the base, so your entire face isn't going to be highlight and contour, because I know a lot of people do that, and that's like if you want like dramatic highlight and contour, do that. But if you want to go with like a more natural everyday kind of look, which is what this is, put your foundation on first. It also gives it a really good base to blend into, because the primer helps it stick, but it's not really the best at helping it blend in to the rest of your face to look natural. Make sure you take it down your neck. Alright, so that's done. And now we're going to go in with highlighter. And I love using the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. The best. It doesn't dry out under your eyes. It's actually light enough for us pale skin girls to highlight with, and they have a lot of other colors, so everyone probably can find a shade that fits them. And we're just gonna go in upside down triangle under your eyes. And I apologize if I have mascara slash eyeliner on my eyes already. I just filmed couple videos, so I had to go and then take off all my makeup. Alright, and then we're going to chin, down the bridge of your nose, and right here on your forehead. And this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it out anyway, so don't worry. Now I'm going to go in with a damp makeup sponge, and I'm going to blend out the highlighted parts. And I go up onto my eyelid, into my inner corner, and I blend back more than down, because you want to highlight the tops of your cheekbones, not like the apples of your cheeks as much. And I love using these little makeup sponges from, I think I got them in a pack from Forever 21 actually, because they're tiny and they really like get in there, and I like being able to like hold the entire makeup sponge and just like really get into crevices. Right, and up the forehead and under chin. So that is highlighting done, and then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, or Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in Dewy and Smooth in Classic Ivory, and it's just a few shades darker than my skin tone because we don't want to go crazy on this. I'm going in with an Eco Tools concealer brush, down the bridge of my nose, just on the sides. And tip. And then temples. I actually really like this even as just a foundation. Not right now because this is my more summery color. So don't really want to go there. And then you just take it right here where your forehead dips in. And then just a little on the outside, down to here. And then just make like a little triangle here. And then underneath your jawline. And I like going right here on my chin because I have a receding chin, so it's not really prominent, it doesn't really stick out there. So I like just doing it there, and then just adding a little bit here to my nose. Alright, now we're going to go into the same spongy. And just going to blend that out. And this is very subtle, like, this is very natural. You don't want to go crazy with the contour for a natural routine. Now, if this was like a date night, or if I was going out clubbing, that would be completely different. But this is literally just to contour very natural. And we're also going to go in with contouring powder a little bit. So it'll help to deepen this up a tiny bit if you want to do that. You don't have to. The difference in shades of foundation really should be able to do that for you. But you only want to pick one that's just literally a couple shades darker than your natural skin tone if you want to go for the more natural look. I have like really hardcore contours if that's what you're going for. I recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Stick foundation actually, because it's really easy to just get in there. But I like this for every day. And it's actually really convenient because if you just use like the summer foundation that you have, and then in the winter like you get a little lighter, so you usually have to switch foundations. If you just use your summer one, it one gets you to use up the product faster because it does go bad, and two, it's easy because you already have it. Alright, so that's done. So now we're going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation powder and a big fluffy brush. And we're just going to pack on the face powder on the areas you highlighted. And some people like baking with a makeup sponge, but I like using a brush just because it does end up looking more natural, and it still does get the job done. Okay, so that is just gonna kind of chill there while we finish up powder contouring. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics Forever Nude palette, and I'm going to use this contour shade right here, and I'm just going to very lightly dip into there because this can get cray, and very lightly go underneath the cheekbone and back into the ear. And up into the temples. Basically wherever you just put your cream contour. just a little bit under the chin, down the neck. Okay, and see the difference in the sides of my face? That is what this powder does. I love this for when, like, you don't want to look like you're having a whole ton of makeup on, but you still want that, like, yeah, I look good. I woke up like this kind of look. And make sure you get it into your hairline, because otherwise there'll be like a drastic, like, hey, not your hairline, dark look. Just under the chin with this one. Alright, now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush and the same contour powder. I'm going to do my favorite part, which is contour the nose. And you're just going to go right down the side. On both sides. And then right in the middle. And up to the eyebrows. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. It might look a little cracked, but we're going to take your finger and blend it down onto the side of your nose. I like using my fingers when I'm contouring because it melts the product in a lot better. Okay. Alright, so that is the powder highlighting contouring look. So we're just going to take the fluffy brush we used before and just go over it. Alright, so we're almost done. Just have one last step, and that is to take in powder highlighter, and I like using the Physicians Formula Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. And I take that on my e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush. And just take it on the tops of my cheekbones, and a little on the apples of my cheeks, and the bridge of my nose, my chin, forehead. And I just kind of keep going like this until I feel like I have enough with my highlighter. So yeah, that was my highlight and contour routine. And of course now I would, finish up my look with my eyes and eyeshadow and my eyebrows and lips and cheeks, all that jazz. But this is just the base of what I do when I want to look all contoured and cute, but don't want it to be all cray-cray. So yeah, hope you liked it, subscribe, all that jazz. Everything will be linked down below.